I started cycling when I was about 11 years old. As long as I can remember, I was on a bike, BMX, road, just playing around with my mates. I'm Mark Cavendish and I'm from the Isle of Man. I'm a professional cyclist. I've been world champion on the velodrome 3 times. I've been world champion on the road. I've won 30 stages of the Tour de France. I've won 15 stages of the Giro d'Italia. I've won 150 races in my career and I got a silver medal at the 2016 Olympics. Walking with the Wounded was set up to help our servicemen and women transition back into civilian life after serving our country. I'm proud to say I've got friends who are currently serving and past serving in our armed forces, and it pains me to say that the support they receive to transition back into civilian life of any form is pretty poor.
My name's Andy Phillips.
My name's Brian O'Neill.
My name is Dave Adams.
I was a member of the Royal Air Force and I was an armourer by trade.
I was an aircraft technician in the REME for 13 years.
I spent just over 26 years in the Army, completing 7 operational tours, including Northern Ireland, Bosnia, Iraq and Afghanistan twice.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. I would shake your hand. I think the biggest struggles when you're reintegrating into the normal world, if you like, is not understanding how the world really works, but also dealing with a condition, whether that's a physical or a mental injury.
I never personally underestimated the transition or reintegration from the military to civilian life, but of course there's got to be an element of institutionalisation as you've done one job for over 26 years from the age of 17.
Back in the 90s, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have mobile phones and everything, so basically I got medically discharged. I was homeless with a young family, and that was it. I never heard from the military again, so it was quite a struggle adapting. Today's challenge, I really, to be quite honest with you, had very little knowledge of what to expect.
It's flat the last bit, but yeah, it's just break it up. You got the first K, and then it's all right after that. No, it's all right.
Today's challenge was a climb up Box Hill of 2.4 kilometres, and Mark Cavendish kindly set the bar quite high on that.
Okay guys, we're going to start Cav off in the next 10 seconds. Set a time for us to beat. I think that's going to be quite easy for him to beat us. Anyway, good luck Mark.
Thanks, man. Cheers, man.
3, 2, 1, go.
I know Box Hill well. I did it many times in the Olympic Games in 2012, and I actually think I went my fastest time today. I didn't hold back. I was a little over 5 minutes, which for me as a sprinter is pretty good. I'm hoping the lads can get close to that. We'll see what they do.
So how is Cav's bike? A bit different to yours?
A little bit, yeah. It's quite a fantastic thing, to be honest. It's one of the happiest days of my life.
He is a gentleman that I very much admire, so it's been an absolute pleasure to speak to today. At one stage in the past, in 2014, when I just returned from Afghanistan, he actually cycled in front of my house on the first stage of the Tour de France.
I've followed Walking with the Wounded since their inception 10 years ago, and I've watched all the stuff that they've done and been massively admiring it and inspired by them, and always wanted to do something. And then I saw this X-Bed and thought maybe this is something I could do. This year there's a team of 6 going out, 5 veterans and 1 still serving, and we're hoping to cover 400 kilometres through the Oman Desert over a period of 21 days. I think I should be able to smash this time quite easily, actually, in my dreams.
I'm going to survive, hopefully, without coming off the bike. That's my main aim.
I don't think I'll get 5:12, let's just put it like that. I'm hoping for under 10 minutes if I can do it, but you never know.
Go, 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 go. Come on, Andy. Come on, try, lad. Work it. Go on, lad. How's that?
Stinking.
I think anybody will say they know how to suffer, but knowing how to real push yourself to the limit is something that you only find out from doing that. It's the same in sports, it's the same in military, you know, you usually have it pushed upon you how far you can push yourselves, and I think most people are surprised how far they can push their bodies and their minds.
So on behalf of Walking with the Wounded and myself, this was war in Afghanistan in 2014, when many of my worst memories were created. I'd like to thank you for today and hand this over to you if you'd like to accept it.
Well, I'd be honoured. I'm speechless, man. Like, really, really am.
One of my heroes, my friend, so thanks for doing it.
Thank you so much, man.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
That's just made my day.
So to follow our progress through the expedition, the best place to go to start,
The website, walkofoman.co.uk.
a variety of different social media outlets with the hashtag WhyIWalk.